does he think he is?
I think he's
you piece of shit.
What?
Who do you think you are?
Huh?
Is that a good thing what he did or a bad thing?
No, that's a good thing.
Take it back.
Tell me a sound that's better than this.
Welcome back to the channel, Mac Dr. Bill. Saying I thanks and I appreciate every single one of you has subscribe, like, and comment. I thank you for the support. All right, boys. Quick video on the intercooler piping today. We was working on it yesterday. It got dark. I didn't have the right stuff. Let me show you what we have in progress. You guys seen? I done this tension. Got my clamps already, but before I clamp it, I want to show you guys what I did over here. So I'm gonna do this from over here. All right, this pipe came along with the kit. I cut it and I created this bevel. It's not the prettiest, but we made this so when we put the coupling, it's not gonna slide off. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do the same effect. If you guys see, it's sort of close to what we got going on over here. Cause the last thing you want to do is have it like that, no groove. When you put your B-bands or your clamps with pressure, it could slide off. So I'm gonna show you real quick today how I'm doing it. I learned a way how to do it. I applied, and this one was my first test piece, which is gonna go over there. So I'm gonna put the next one that's coming for the turbo over here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it today on a quick video. All right, boys, so I got these wire snippers or crimp tool or crimp vice grip, if you want to call them. I don't cut the tabs, grind them. I should have shown how I did that, but I was experimenting. Do you guys see this bevel over here? In that shape, I end up grinding a little bit so that when it bites, it's do that roundness that we need, creating a lip. And I'm gonna show you guys in a minute how I'm gonna do it on that one. That piece is going for the side of the turbo so that we could finish this side over here. I'm still waiting on my coupling for this side. You guys seen this piece already in here. Fits perfect. It's got the shape. So I'm gonna steal the 90 elbow for that side so I could finalize that side today. My other elbow comes in a couple days. So as a matter of just putting this one and that's it. But at least that side I wanna knock it out. And while I'm at it, I'll show you guys some of the progress around, but how to make this at home, save some money, and it's gonna be something functional. Your coupling is not gonna slide off, you're not gonna have any boost leaks, and you're gonna be good money. So with that being said, let's get it. Right. Let me show you guys a little bit last night how we got the bracket. We got the radiator in place. This is nice and tight. So that's why I'm running my pipe. I end up bringing it up. My pipe, I cut it a little back over here. See if I have a little clearance for my fog lights. Because I was telling y'all, mentioning that I have clearance problems with my fog lights. I might have to get a new bumper. We don't know yet. So today I want to knock this side out at least to where everything is already bolt on. And that side, we got the piece already here. I just got to wait for another 90 elbow that I ordered. So I'm going to steal this one for that side so we could get that side. But while we do that side, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this today so y'all can learn in this short video and pretty much an update on the EK boost build. That being said, let's get it. All right, boys, I'm gonna put you over here on the screen. This piece, I done trim the beginning on it because it was probably like 2.5 inches longer in the front paws. With the 90 elbow coming standing here to the other side, that's perfect. So I cleaned it up as much as I can around here, to the point that it's not gonna be cut or anything. So we're gonna grab this tool, this part up, and you're gonna wanna put it inside here. I'll show you guys the beginning. Trying to put in a better angle. Alright, so this might be better. Just bear with me. You're gonna take this tool, like I said, this piece over here is like a little lip. You're gonna wanna put that in the inside so it pushes out. So I'm gonna do the first indentation and show you guys what it look like. You wanna push back as far as you can. Right, I don't know if you guys see it. But you guys see that little bubbling right there. See if I could do it with you guys over here. Alright, so you see that little indentation here? This is what we're looking for. Alright boys, apologies. My phone died as I was vlogging. So I'm gonna run you guys a little bit on what we was doing. First, this is the pipe that I showed you that depth for here. So you're just gonna simply slide it here in place. Just like this or so. Boom. It's already done. B-clamp goes right there. I stole the 90-degree elbow from this side. I already seen it was connected, so that we could finish on this side today, which this is already connected here. I trimmed this side. I flare this side, you guys see. So it's a matter of just tying up this band. This is a lot closer, so maybe I got a little clearance on the fog lights. Don't have to remove them. The pipe that I'm gonna flare with you guys on camera is the one that goes here, that I want to do at least today. And tomorrow when I get my other elbow, I put it. It's black, it doesn't match this, but you're not gonna see it. You know, most of the blue is under here, and I got black ones completely. Like I could just switch them if I want to, but it's all the same. I just want to finish my kit. But this is done. Hooked up back to the turbo. Been trimmed. You guys seen how it used to overlap. Now this is nice in place. So I'm gonna show you the piece that we're gonna flare for there. But before we do that, take one of these couplings. We're gonna go simply over here. Gonna hard to do one-handed. Alright. So that coupling is in place. Far as back I can possible. So it's a matter of just lighting the tooth, make the bevel, so we could finish this side. The main important being that this is with the turbo ends and stuff, and I wanted to finalize this. So I'll show you what the pipe look like, and we're gonna flare it. So this is the pipe what it look like. I cut it straight as possible I can. If you guys see, with a grinder. Most people do it with a table saw. I didn't have it. I cleaned it up as best. If you guys seen it clean, it doesn't have that bevel. We're gonna do that to the end to apply it, but I'm gonna show you how it looked like size down in the rest of the intercooler where we're gonna put it at. Alright, so this piece that we cut here is simply gonna go for here. If you guys see, there's people that put it like this. But this is not just an air-cooled intake. This is a intercooler piping, which means that it's gonna be a lot of pressure to that intercooler pipe for your turbo to work. The least thing you want is any turbo leaks or any downsides that, you know, it might just interfere with your performance. So that's why this bevel gets created at the end, just like that. Because once that you put it there with your bead end, there's no way it's gonna slide out. If you do it like that, chances are it might slide off with vibration or with pressure alone. So I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna flare it, and we'll put this side in here, and this is gonna be finished for this side. So let's get it. By the way, this is the tool that I use, that I custom. Just a regular crimper, if you want to say. I cut the beginning. It's kind of like pointy. It's sharp. Not that it matters, but it helps. Because what you do, by the time that you put this over here, okay, right. So by the time we put the plier over here, this piece is gotta go on the inside. Because by the time that you pressure, it's gonna make like that little dimple indentation out, and as you repeat it, that's how you get that perfect sort of imitation beat around. It's better than not having at all like this side. So we're gonna do this on camera real quick. All right, hopefully you guys could see it here. I'm gonna try to do my best, and I'm gonna put it in a little time lapse so you guys could see me do my action. So bear with me. You're gonna put it all the way to the end, pause, and by the time you do that all around, it's gonna have that beat all around, pretty much uniform. Just like that. Repeat that several times. Alright. Now you guys see what we created. Might not be perfect like machinery, but if you look at it, it's near them close. They both got that bevel. It didn't get damaged. This is where the cold plane is gonna sit at. If you guys see it. Trying to get it in focus. You guys see that beat. Pretty much flare out. Same way it's like that. What I'm gonna do it one more time all around to make sure I got it nice and even, but it's pretty much best as I could. Right by this part, I done it like 4th time today, so practice made perfect, boys. Practice made perfect. Look pretty much just like the other side. You guys be my witness. What you could create with just using your mind and a little patience. Save me a couple $100 maybe, because I was gonna have to take this to a machine shop to do something similar. There was gonna be more pepper, of course, but just look at the detail. Check out the beat. See how it just widens it up. So that's what you guys want right there. I'm gonna show you put it on the cold plane so you guys see it, and then we're gonna put it right on over there. Alright, so this is the pipe, and this is a regular coupling or whatever. Show you that does work. Simply put it there. Boom. One with the beat. You guys see how it's got the fattening. That's not going anywhere. That's the result right there you guys want. So I'm gonna remove this and simply put this last piece over there. Alright, so this is the last one we need for this side. Pause, so we're gonna slide it in here. Make sure I pass my B-bands first. Open them up. Alright, just like that. I always like to put my B-bands to the end. If it's possible, some people they like to put them here and there's this much space. I try to leave the less possibility of any leaks at all. So that's already in place. Then I put a second one, but open it. Now we're gonna pass the pipe. Pause. Just like that or so. That's already there. Also put my B-band clamp on this side. I just gotta slide into the 90-degree elbow, which should be good money. Alright. Something like this. There you go. Nice and snug. So we don't got no vibration. This is nice and solid, boys. Like, it is as much as back that I wanted it to, as high up I could possible, and it's tight up. So that's a good sign. Move my big gun collection. Put this one in position right there, just like that. Just adjusting them, and this should be set. That's what the piping is looking like. That's a little dark, but check it out. Coming from the bottom of the 90 on the bottom of the turbo housing all the way down, wraps around here as close as I can to the bottom of the subframe, of sub rail, if you must say, where the radiator support. So I got it nice and snug. That's pretty tight up there. That's not going anywhere. That's literally done. If you guys seen, it's flare, it's connected right. Just gotta tie it up. Again, this side I gotta wait for my 90. I stole it from this side to finish that side, but this one is already set, so it's a matter of just putting the 90 elbow, and this is finished. But let me know what you guys think. Looking good. Love the look already, boys. She's looking pretty sick. Well, boys, at least I confirmed my suspicion, and no matter what I do or any move with my bumper at the moment, it's gonna fail because of the intercooler piping. That's my fault. This bumper, when I built it, it was for a different car. I was never intended to go in turbo at the time, so I was not thinking. This light is perfect, in case anybody's thinking. Is the 2000 fog light with the brackets that hits here. So I have to get a new bumper. We're not gonna have this probably, but we definitely won't have the 2000 front end look. It's a bummer because all this space over here, the intercooler and self hits. So yeah. Well, on the other note, at least we turbo though. So yeah, can't win them all, boys. Can't win them all. But things is looking good. We come this far, we're not backing up. I know there's some things will have to be sacrificed, so never thought of the bumper. This side, the same thing. You guys see the brackets on the 2000 fog lights? It's right over here. I had a hard time making space for the bumper that we mapped up when I made the bumper in the car custom. So what can you do? It's a matter of just getting my 90 now, hooking it up. That's finished. As far as the bumper, at least I know now. And I'm on the hunt as in today to getting a replacement one. Will have to be 99 2000 because this one I won't be able to use anymore. But I'll save it. Maybe for the next bill. Let that be a hint. Be a little hint for the next time. Maybe if we get an EK hatch, I would love to throw that in the front, so it won't go in vain. Other than that, turbo piping completely. Next video I'll be covering up my T's, my vacuum lines, most likely my booster controller, my boost gauge, my waistband, got my AEM band that came in. So yeah, and then the last thing we got is the drain line, because the feet line I might have put it on in the next video with the vacuum lines and everything. Being this just on the top, we just have to do probably the sandwich plate unless Dadon decide to do just a separate video on that because of the sandwich plate. We'll see when we get there, bro. We'll see when we get there. But things are looking good then. And the cooler, the piping. Again, bomber with the bumper. So let's forget about the bumper. We're not even looking at it. All right. Now that's a view that I love seeing. So who wants a bumper when you get that? Anyways, I'm gonna tie it up them B bands real quick. You know, so they're in place, and so we can wrap up this video. Getting chilly. All right, boys. This is finished. All the flaring. My intercooler piping is literally done. Again, disregard this side. I stole the elbow from here to finish that side. Comes tomorrow, so it's a matter of just putting it. But all my piping is in place. All the flaring. This video was more to show you guys kind of how I did this, in case that some of you guys don't know how to do it and y'all want to do that at home for your intercooler piping. Simply using a vice grip, sort of a crimper if you want to say. So this is all tied up in place, not going anywhere. Pretty stoked. And bomber with the bumper, but we're moving on. Challenge has been accepted. Too far they go back. Alright, boys, so we're gonna wrap this up here. This is the last video on the intercooler piping. Pretty much all done, like I said. Everything has been installed. Next video we're gonna move on to do vacuum lines, my boost gauge and the boost controller, my AM bands. Those are things that I want to cover. Been taking time because I want to do everything right rather than just throw everything all crazy and I don't know what I did. So I know that I'm taking my time. The car's not moving, but the car's getting done properly. Making sure everything is getting upgraded. And as we go with the turbo situation, you know, we are covering it. So yeah, stoked, boys. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Hope this video was kind of motivational, informational wise, and how to flare your own piping. You know, it saved me because I got a lot of piping now left for the EG hatch that we'll bring for the air intake. I'm gonna reroute it, so stay tuned for that coming up soon, hopefully. And we learned something new, you know what I mean? At least I learned something new, because this is kind of hard to get someplace done if you don't know anybody, and to do it at home, it feels good. All right, boys, so we're gonna wrap it up here. More thanks, and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment. Thank you for your support. Stay in tune. Till the next time. Peace.